Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we will discuss about a topic work breakdown structure. Friend, this is a very important topic in with respect to the concepts of project management or PMP. Today we will discuss this topic in a very easy to understand manner, and that what is work breakdown structure, and as per the definition of PMI or PMP or PMBOK, what does that mean by work breakdown structure? So uh, friend, the purpose of making this video is that I just want to share my knowledge with you, so that if any person is studying in university and going to give an exam for project management, so this video can be helpful for you to understand the concept of work breakdown structure. Or if you are planning to give an exam of PMP, so this video can be helpful for you, because I can tell you that the topic of work breakdown structure is very important with respect to the exam point of view, because you must see at least 5 to 10 questions which are directly related to work breakdown structure in the PMP exam, so that you can understand the importance of this topic with respect to the exam point of view. Also, if you are a professional and implementing the different projects of softwares or any other project, so again, as a project manager, this is very important to understand the concept of work breakdown structure, because this is very important to use this concept of work breakdown structure, WBS, in the planning phase and in the later stage of project as well. So friends, first of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Work breakdown structure. Just see these three terms, friend. Work breakdown structure. What does that mean? Again, read these three terms: work breakdown structure. The short form is WBS. Just see, that means work breakdown means dividing the work. There is a very common phrase, divide and rule. Friend, whenever we talk about we have to manage a project, what we can do, we can divide the work into sub work, sub level work. Like, you are dividing the work until unless you reach to some level at which you can analyze the work, you can estimate the cost and time. So this is a very simple concept of work breakdown structure. Friend, for example, if you are saying that you have to for example, you have to manage the software project, for example. So for example, you have to make a e-commerce solution. So what can you do? You can divide the work in uh, in the sub level work, subdivision work. What does that mean? For example, if you want to build a e-commerce solution, what you can do, first of all, you have to plan the things, you have to develop the things, you have to test the things, and you have to deploy at production the things. So it is a very simple way. Then in the planning, what you will do, in the development, what you will do, in the testing, what you will do, in the production deployment, what you will do, you will subdivide the work further. So friend, work breakdown structure means that you divide the work until unless you reach some level at which you can estimate the time and cost of that work. This is a very simple rule of WPS or work breakdown structure. Just remember this definition: work breakdown structure. Uh, Friend, whenever we use this terminology or use this approach, friend, it will become very easy for you to estimate the work, to manage something. Because see, uh, you can just analyze you can analyze that way. If there is a very big picture which you have to manage, this is a much more difficult way, because it's very big, there are so many aspects. But if I will say to you to manage just simple this aspect of that project, so it is more easier for you because you are dividing the things. When you are dividing the things, it becomes easier for you to manage the work. So it is a way to plan, it is a way to manage the work. So you divide the work to that pieces until you reach some level at which you can manage the work, at which you can estimate the work. For example, let me give you a very simple example. For example, WBS, this is just a very simple example of WBS. For example, you want to construct a house, okay, and what the other work package are there. These are the work package which you will, work package means, friend, which you can estimate the time and cost or the quantum of work. So that is called the work package. So these are the work package what are, like for example, if you want to construct a house, what you will do, you have to do something internally. Internal working means some electrical work and like water supply, etc. So these are the internal work. I'm just giving you a simple example. The other work is foundation work, okay. The other work is external, like paint, something else which you have to do it externally. So if I divide the work of construction a house in a higher level, I have to do something internally, I have to do something foundation wise, I have to do something external. Okay, these are the work package. Then internally I will divide it further. I have to do something electrical work, and then electrical work I can subdivide, like rough in electrical. This is an example. For foundation I can have to do evacuation, and in the evacuation I have to do concrete work. In the external, for example, masonry work I have to do, and the lay masonry I have to do externally. So friend, just try to understand the things in the construction of work. At a higher level, at a work package level, I have to do some internal work, some foundation work, and some external work. And then I can divide the work, subdivide internal work, foundation work, and external subdivide. At a level at which I can estimate the work. So I can estimate the cost, I can estimate the time, that what is the time and cost required to do the work. So this is called the concept of WBS example. Like higher level, this is a construction of house, and then I am subdividing the work until unless I reach some level at which I can estimate the work, the cost and time. So that is, and this is called the work package. So friend, this is called the concept of WBS, that I am dividing, we are dividing the work until unless we reach some level to estimate the time and cost and efforts required. Friend, WPS guidelines are very simple. First of all, friend, remember that the top level represents the final deliverable or project. This is the final level. This is the top level. Then the sub deliverables are called the work package. Like these are the work package. These are called as work package, which I can estimate the time and cost and efforts required. Then friend, all elements of the work breakdown structure don't need to be defined to the same level. This is very true. The work package defines the work duration and cost for the task required to produce the sub-deliverable. Work package should not exceed 10 days of duration. Friend, remember one thing, that whatever the work package you are deciding, normally, generally, as per the standard, it should not exceed 10 days, because if it becomes more than 10 days, so it should be, it is better to, it is more subdivided further. Work package should be independent of other work package in the work breakdown structure. Like for example, this internal work package is independent of foundation. You are seeing that these are subdividing it independently. Like internal work package, this is not dependent on foundation, and foundation is not dependent on external. That means Work packages are unique and should not be duplicated across the work breakdown structure. For example, if electrical work is we are doing here, so it is not true that same work package should occur here. There should not be a duplication of work packages. Work packages should be unique. Similarly, if evacuation work or concrete work is working here, so it is not true that we have to do the same work here externally. Okay, so work package should not be duplicated. So friend, I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues. I hope you like that video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thank you. That's all from my side, and thank you.